how much of the fundamentals are going to ratify the move in the stock that we've seen? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's pretty exciting, a little surprising, but at the same time, I think by Apple introducing or at least announcing plans for a lower-priced iPhone, I think people in the market, people want to like Apple. They want to buy Apple. It sort of symbolizes hope and progress in a lot of ways. And so I think when there's an opportunity to be bullish on Apple, investors really take that opportunity.
It's weird, though, isn't it? Because, I mean, Apple hasn't turned into a brand new company. They didn't buy Tesla. They didn't buy a media company. They didn't start innovating for all the people who thought that they should be making Amazon Echoes. I mean, it's the same company it's been, continuing to execute. And meanwhile, these other companies, like your Ubers, like your WeWorks, that were supposed to be the next big flashy thing, are not getting the valuation. Joanna, why do you think this is? Is it just kind of a reality check, or?
I mean, if you even look at it, everyone's excited about that next iPhone, right? We're all talking about the next 5G iPhone here.
Weren't we just saying that there's no innovation in phones anymore? Why are we excited?
And I do feel that way. I do feel that way, to be honest, but this 5G phone, I mean, I'm hoping Apple does have this 5G phone, at least for investors. For users, I'm not really sure. I'm still not really sold on what we're going to be using 5G on our phones, but I have heard from many readers who are waiting for that 5G upgrade. They think it's going to be the biggest upgrade in years. They think it's going to be a real reason and a real upgrade above what they've got right now.
Did they watch your video where you tried to use 5G in cities around the country and had to bring an ice cooler?
I don't believe they all watched it. I think some people did watch it, but that's what we're dealing with right now. Early days of 5G, not yet proven that we're going to have any real benefit on our phones yet from 5G. Faster streaming, better quality on some things. Unclear. I think one of the good things for Apple, though, is Samsung should be out soon in the next couple of weeks with the next Galaxy S. They're going to have their first, I think, major release with a 5G phone. Obviously, they had it on the Note. They had it on some smaller phones, but here we go. Let them test it out. Apple gets to wait it out till September.
Bradley, Intel's over $68 a share. Apple's at 322 and change. The PC was supposed to be dead. Smartphones were supposed to be played out. What's the lesson for investors in all this?
The lesson a little bit is there are products that we know consumers buy, use, and like, and then there are concepts that we think should work, Uber or WeWork, that, could work in theory, and you could build out a case to convince yourself that it's the next Amazon. But in reality, at the end of the day, things that are actually able to turn a profit and have decent unit economics are always more preferable. And that's why the one thing that's doing really well that surprises me a little bit is Tesla, because it still feels a little bit like you're buying into a dream and a promise of what Tesla can be. And it's super cool, the stuff that they work on, but crossing the $100 billion mark's a little question.
Yeah, we're going to get to Tesla for sure. One last thing is, we talked about this week, Joanna, is the privacy conversation with Apple, the president making some comments about the Florida case. I mean, is it possible they get embroiled into a privacy discussion where their marketing starts to get affected? It's become such a big selling point for them.
I mean, I think the marketing has already been affected to a degree. We definitely see them trying to explain more and more about what they mean by their own privacy, launching their own parts of the website to really kind of drill down in what they mean about privacy. I think we're not sure yet how much of this is out of their control. Yes, the reports about the FBI backdoor and a lot of these other things. It will be surprising to see what Apple will say about these things.